Heart, the Canadian Lover and the American Beauty. Heart. In the cold winds of Toronto lived a young man, Ethan Williams. He always dreamed of a love so deep that it could change his entire life. Tall, with soft brown hair and piercing blue eyes, Ethan looked like any ordinary young man, but when it came to matters of the heart, he was pure madness. His life took a turn when he traveled to New York for a seminar. There he met an American girl, Sophia Brown. She was magic itself, petite but graceful, her face glowing with innocence, and her eyes carrying a playful spark. In a single glance, she captured Ethan's restless heart. The first meeting. After the seminar, Ethan was standing outside sipping coffee when Sophia approached him. Sophia, smiling, "Are you from Canada? Your accent sounds a little different." Ethan, laughing, "Yes, Toronto. And by the way, your smile just changed the weather for me." Sophia blushed. It was her habit to tuck her hair behind her ear whenever she laughed, and Ethan engraved that moment in his heart forever. The beginning of a bond. Within a few days, their meetings increased. Sophia came from a poor household, balancing her job with her studies. She had been trapped in the memories of a failed past love, but Ethan's presence gave her hope that life could start again. One rainy evening in New York, Ethan held an umbrella above her. "Ethan, you know, nothing is more beautiful than your laughter, not even this rain." Sophia, smiling softly, "And do you know why I'm standing here getting drenched with you? Maybe because I don't want this moment to end." That was the moment romance wrapped itself around them both. When romance grew fierce. One evening, Sophia came into Ethan's room. She looked exhausted, her eyes wet and her heart heavy. Ethan immediately pulled her close. "Ethan, these tears are unbearable for me. I could fight the whole world just to see you smile." For the first time, Sophia looked deeply into his eyes and melted in his arms. Ethan quietly placed his phone behind him, its camera light blinking, but his gaze was fixed only on her. Sophia laid her head on his shoulder, and Ethan's heartbeat raced as he kissed her lips softly for the first time. The room was silent, but the thunder of their heartbeats was deafening. The depth of love. Now their bond was unbreakable. They would walk the streets of New York hand in hand, spend long evenings in Central Park, and talk endlessly on the phone at night. Ethan often told her, "Sophia, you're not my weakness, you're my strength. When you're beside me, I feel like I can conquer the world." For Sophia, these weren't just words, they were healing salve on her deepest scars. The obstacle. But love stories are never without tests. Sophia's ex-lover heard that she was close to someone else. Furious and jealous, he tried to step back into her life. He threatened her, saying that if she left him for Ethan, he would ruin her reputation. Sophia grew terrified. She confessed everything to Ethan. Ethan, with a firm voice, "You don't need to fear. A girl who stands with truth and love cannot be blackmailed. I'm with you, always." Those words gave Sophia strength. She gathered all her courage and broke the last chains of her past forever. The turning point. One evening, Ethan called Sophia to a beautiful rooftop. The moon and stars glowed above, while the lights of New York glittered below. Ethan knelt on one knee, a ring shining in his hand. "Ethan, Sophia, I don't want you to remain the queen of my dreams. I want you to be the queen of my reality. Will you be the love of my life?" Tears of joy streamed down Sophia's cheeks. She threw herself into his arms and whispered, "Yes, forever." Fiery romance. That night their hearts confessed fully. Ethan held Sophia close and said, "From tonight, the world belongs to us. And I promise I will never let you stand alone." Sophia whispered back, "You are my greatest treasure, Ethan. Whether poverty or hardship, nothing frightens me now." Their romance ignited like fire, burning away the shadows of their past. The ending. Months later, they married in Canada. Sophia's broken dreams turned into a living reality, all because of Ethan's love. Their love story was no longer just a story, it became an example. A Canadian boy and an American girl proved that true love knows no borders. Sparkles. The Canadian Lover and the American Beauty. Love beyond borders. From poverty to passion. Romance across nations. New York to Toronto.